We're back. We're back online. We lost some traction, lost some audience. We apologize for that. I'm hoping that we can get everybody back here pretty quickly. We still got DJ Strick with us. We still got
I'm still here, brother.
I'm telling you, man, 2 people have rejoined us. I'm not sure what happened, but we got two people that came back already. We are man, thank you, David Hunt, for coming back through. I'm trying to figure out what happened, but I don't have time. I want to make sure we get DJ Strick, his time, man. So for those that are catching back up to us, that are rejoining the live stream, thank you for rejoining us. And listen, we just have one more question. Robert Ginyard says, I'm riding with y'all, man. Thank you. We just have one more question for DJ. And that is this question right here. We want to talk about some examples. Examples is what, in my opinion, it really drives the point home. When we talk about ways that we can level up our live stream, I can think of times where it was something simple. Let me show you this thing right here, bro. You see this cloth right here? This is what I use to clean my glasses. When I first started live streaming with my webcam on my laptop, I had it in my checklist. I want y'all to catch this, to just wipe the camera. Okay.
Could make a difference.
It makes a world of difference. I made sure that it was in my checklist, and the point of that little short experience, that little short story, wasn't the cloth or the camera. The point was the checklist. I want you to catch this. The checklist. I have a checklist, a pre-show routine. I do 10 push-ups, right? I walk around the house. I sing a specific song. As a public speaker, there's a headspace that you try to get into every time you're about to take the stage. You want to get that cheat code together, right? That up, down, down, left, right, A, B, start. You know what I'm talking about. My Mario heads out there. But you want to get that cheat code together, man. You want to have your checklist. Lem posted this in the LGL group a couple weeks back. Put together a checklist. This is what I need to do before I go live. One of the things I needed to do before I went live was made sure that my wireless connection was good, because clearly I lost everybody a second ago. But DJ, just take a few seconds here, right as we close it out, to let folks know, what are some examples of leveling up that you have seen or have done or experienced yourself?
So there's definitely levels to live streaming. Okay. I would say, let me give you one story. So I'm on with the stream show with Brant, and I have Rob Balasavis is live doing a TubeBuddy YouTube channel review. Mm-hmm. So I actually have the YouTube sharing my screen while I'm going live for a guest, and he wanted me to actually play some parts, and the screen just started to the YouTube wasn't coming through as well as it needed to. So one of the things that I had to do after that day was actually investigate NDI.
Yes.
All right. So basically, I needed to put in another computer. I actually used my iPad, connected as NDI, and it comes in as another camera, and then I can run YouTube live from that particular source, and not again strain my computer that I'm actually running Ecamm on, because my computer was just doing too much. All right. So understand that we are on the computers that we have are extremely robust right now. They could do a lot, but at the same time, they could only do so much.
So much.
As much as that you could add a second computer. So I'm definitely on the Mac Mini M1 as a streaming device. So
love it.
Have that as a standalone streaming device. But to be honest, regardless of what equipment you have, Kirk, man, the checklist is the most important thing. I hate to just go back to something that's elementary, but that's it.
Listen, I could not agree with you more. I'm gonna keep it right here with live streaming, because I know a lot of folks are here. They're like, we want to learn how to level up. And you're probably saying to yourself, okay, so, but that's not technical, Kirk and DJ. That's not, I thought you were going to tell me, you know, my ISO and my f-stop. Go ahead.
Let me tell you why it is technical, all right? So in my setup, so not only do I stream here, but this is my home office where I do a lot of editing for our church and the services that we have. So I'm sitting at this desk, oh man, 8, 9, 10 hours a day working, right? So a lot of times I use my iPhone to record some things. So I actually airdrop files back and forth. So basically, if I'm airdropping files, I have to have my Wi-Fi on, right? Now, I'm connected through the, internet.
Say it.
But if I want to connect my phone to my computer, I need to be on Wi-Fi. So if I'm doing that and then Sunday comes and I'm still on Wi-Fi, guess what? I have a bad connection for streaming. So why does the checklist come into play? So not only do I personally have a checklist, but having a co-host like Brent, part of his job is to go down the checklist with me to be sure that I did some of those things that will definitely make your stream better. So going through the Ethernet and checking it off the checklist, knowing that you do, because I have it, my computer is connected. But if I have Wi-Fi clicked on, it doesn't matter if Ethernet is connected or not. I'm streaming through the Wi-Fi.
Listen, what you said just now, this is why the checklist is so critical, so important. And the thing is, as human beings, we can forget. There's so many things the beauty of Ecamm and StreamYard and Restream and BeLive and go down that list, Melon app, OBS, vMix, go down the list. The beauty of these platforms is that DJ Strick can manage a full production setup from his desk, right where he's sitting, from his computer. Exactly. That's great, but there is a reason why productions take multiple people. And the reason for that is because of stuff like this. The checklist. Right. You gotta have those checks and balances. And if you don't have anybody else on your team, then you got to be a team of one and make sure that you have that checklist for yourself. It's so critical. It's so critical, man. I'm looking at our comments. I'm so glad that everybody, a lot of people came back. We got 21 people on the live.
Thank y'all for coming back.
Thank you so much for coming back. Apologize for that outage. I'm going to be investigating that after the live. That's another thing that I do. Try to not only watch back my live streams, but I go back through and start to look at the different touch points. What did I do wrong here? But listen, folks, we're at five minutes left. I want to be true to my word. I'm about to open up the Zoom room for those that have been watching the little thing scroll at the bottom of the screen here. In terms of, signing up for our mailing list, but also joining the live Q&A after the show. You can get your tickets for that on buymeacoffee.com/KirkRNugent. So please take a moment, grab that. But this is the last question. We want your help with it in the comments. DJ Strick, what collab video could we work together and then cross post on YouTube? What collab video could we do together? What would be the topic of that video? So I want to hear from the folks in the comments, but I also want to hear from DJ Strick. What could we work on together? What would be the topic of that video? Yeah.
So I want to say this before I answer that question. For everybody that comes to the Zoom tonight, I do have a level up, a real easy thing that you can level up your live with that I'm only going to share in that Zoom meeting tonight. So definitely go to the Buy Me a Coffee, Kirk's Buy Me a Coffee, get the ticket to that tonight. And I promise you, this tip is going to save you if you're a live streamer, okay?
Come on.
The collab video, I think we might have to double down on the church production. I think that will be a great video because I haven't shared my church production, and I have two setups at my church. So we have PTZ cameras that are mounted on the walls that I really, really like. So we have a setup that I can work. 2-man setup. So you got a guy working the cameras, 4 cameras. One person could work 4 cameras. And then you got another person doing the switching. But then I have a mobile unit we just bought, man. We invested in Canon 6400s. And I have 4 of them with a slider.
Oh,
you know what I'm saying?
Yes.
And I would say that it's not for people that don't like to do work, because it is work setting up
work.
that mobile unit.
Listen,
it is work.
It is work
setting up that mobile unit. But I'm using Ecamm with that mobile unit, and basically I have all the footage live. Now I can still like record on each one of those Sonys, but I actually have all of those cameras coming to my Mac Mini. M1 Mini.
Yeah.
And I'm live recording. I'm recording that message to the Mac Mini, and then I can go in and do lower thirds and all that kind of stuff later. So I have two different setups that, I mean, we could talk for days on that kind of stuff.
Oh man,
I absolutely love it.
This is sounding like that's a done deal almost. I'm looking at the chat. You know, they're just agreeing with us. I want to say to IRC Adventure Talks that if you grab your ticket, man, you can catch the replay. If you can't make it right now, you get your ticket, you can catch the replay. But man, listen, hi Alex Ibo from London, Diaspora Mobile TV. I love it, man. You guys are all here with us. DJ Strick, take a second to tell folks where they can find you, follow you, what projects you have coming up next while I get this Zoom room started. So,
of course, on Facebook is dj.strick. So that's my profile page. And then DJ Strick is my fan page on YouTube. Strick City on Instagram and on YouTube. Okay, so those are ways you can actually find me. I'm easy to find. And then the streamshow.live is the web page that I'm sending people to. If you're a person out there and you need to level up your live stream, we're bringing content to you every week on how you can do that. Myself and Brent Collins, we're the stream guys on the stream show, and our job is just to help people succeed with streaming. So if you're a person out there, you know who I really want? I want those people that are doing Zoom meetings for your company, and you want to just shock them. Like, you want to come in and be like, boom, for your Zoom meeting. We can help you level up in such a way that even through Zoom, you can look like a rock star.
So, come on. Yeah. That's what's up. That is what's up. Listen, I want to take a second right here as we close it out. DJ, don't go nowhere, but I'm just saying a word of thanks to you. Man. For just coming through today and sharing from your considerable areas of expertise and experience with the How It All Works audience, man. You didn't have to do that, and you did, and I'm truly grateful, man. I really appreciate all that you have shared today. It's been a very interesting and quick hour, but man, packed.
It's going by fast.
Yeah, packed with value, man. Packed with value. Thank you so much for being with us today.
Hey, we got a lot of work to do, brother. So there's more to come.
Absolutely.
You're gonna see us together.
Oh yeah.
Thank you for the invitation too.
Absolutely. Listen, folks, I wanna say something real quick before I close out the show here. Live and in Color Summit, liveandincolorsummit.com is the website. Liveandincolorsummit.com is the website. Take a look at that. It is Wednesday, April 7th. It's a little over a week from now. A virtual live streaming and social media event. It's got a bunch of information on there. Featured speakers: Shar Douglas, Stephanie Liu, Katie Fox, Roberto Blake, Lem. But you see, yours truly is down there as well. And I am doing a joint session with Sean Doc Boyd, community manager at Ecamm. Also, just all around great guy. I'm excited about that. Our session is on toward the end of the day, 3:45. Lights, cameras, mics, setting up your live studio. Sean Doc Boyd, Kirk Nugent, the Geek Speaker Preacher. Come on and check us out. Again, as he said it, I'm going to say it one more time. You guys need to be checking out the stream show, 7 p.m. on Sundays, Eastern time, 6 p.m. Central. You guys want to be checking out the stream show with Strick and Brant. It is chock full of nuggets like you heard today. So I want to make sure you're checking that out. And for those that are joining us in just a second, the Zoom room is open. Grab your tickets on buymeacoffee.com/KirkRNugent. This has been an absolute pleasure to be your host today, to just kind of rock with you throughout this hour. Thank you for hanging with us and for coming back after we went offline. And listen, share. If you are new here, you haven't watched How It All Works before, you're like, what is this thing all about? We're trying to show people the different things that they can do to understand a little bit more about other components of life, like not just live streaming, but other components that just adjacent, like careers and skill sets that are right next to you, but you don't know a lot about. How does it all work together to produce what we consume? And here we're unapologetic about making sure we shine a floodlight on folks. We don't do humble on the live. That's one of our statements. There's another statement is there's a blessing in coming on the live. But we're thankful so much for our regular supporters. We're thankful for those who are coming in brand new. Consider subscribing. And journey with us. Join the How It All Works community. Sign up for our newsletter. And as we always say, we're hoping that somewhere in the video today, somewhere in the course of me and DJ chopping it up about the future of live streaming and practical ways that you can level up, that you were able to have that aha moment, that you were able to see that light bulb go on, that you were essentially able to figure out how it all works. We'll see you in the next video.